how you wear it. Today we're going to talk blazers. So last week I took you to the thrift store and I did a quick little overview of how it is to be in a thrift store and gave you little tidbits. Well, today, even though I didn't find a blazer that I wanted last time, I wanted to show you some blazers that I like from my closet because we shop in our closet. Let's get into these blazers because this is going to be a quick video. Okay, so the first blazer is this corduroy men's blazer. It's a small and it is, of course, vintage. Now, some people love trends. They're not everybody is fashionable. I don't want to say they're not fashionable, but not everybody is fashionable. And they can't put stuff together because they don't see the vision. See, when I pick something up, I see the vision of how I'm gonna wear it. So that's why people follow trends. Well, what's trending? Show me how it looks together, and then I'll go and I'll get that item. And it's like having your personal stylist of whoever you follow. Me, I style the way I want to, and even though things are trending, I can guarantee you it's already in my closet. I've said that many times. And when I see the trends, I'd be like, that's not trendy. You saying brown is now the color. When was brown not the color? I would have wore this regardless. So that's what I'm talking about. So each one of these blazers I'm about to show you, I've had more than 10 years. Okay, so that is what I'm telling you about trend. Okay, so how did I style it? I styled it in this silk, 100% silk dress. When I tell you I love this dress, it is so flattering on, and I decided to do red and brown. Furry kangaroo hat is everything. Okay, so when you wear them, you to put it to the side. And I have on my red boots. So that's what I brung out with this outfit. I want to make sure I brung out red. Okay, so since this video is going to be so quick and I'm only going to talk about these blazers, let's go ahead and pick. Okay, so should couples, if I was to give advice to my granddaughter, let's do that as an example. Because the question is, should couples get married first and then live together? This is my opinion. Everybody has their own. This is my channel, so I can say my opinion, right? Okay. I think you should live together before you get married. Now, I know some people have this grandiose thing that marriage is supposed to be a woman should not live with a man, have sex with a man until they're married. If you want to do that and you can do that, kudos to you if that's what you want to do. So what does living together? It only proves that you can get along financially and emotionally. But that's just me. But if y'all live at home and y'all don't want to move together until the time comes, then go for it. This is just my opinion. If you feel like dating while you living in two separate places, for maybe you have a time limit on how long you date to see. Some people do that. Let's date for a couple of years to see if we even want to, because they almost living together. Half the time when people do that long dating thing, they stand at each other's houses anyway. So you can learn that way. That way you still have your own place. They have their own place. You stay together maybe a week there and they come to your house for a week. And maybe some people feel like that's the way I'll find out. Then that's okay because it's the same thing, right? You're still learning about each other. But I met you 3 weeks ago. We fell in love. 2 months later, we married. Those are the ones that they learn each other after they've gotten married. And some they may feel that that's more comfortable for them. So it's all in who and what you want to do. Me personally, either live together for a year or do the learning each other while you stay at each other's houses, stuff like that. To play sex into the mix, that's a whole nother ball game. Okay, so the second outfit I have is this blue blazer here. This cobalt blue with these highlight of yellows. Look at this beautiful details on the sleeves. I like the fact there's nothing in the back. So it's a lot of detail, but it's also to me minimalistic in the details since I like to go wild and crazy. And you can bring out any color you want. As you see, I'm showing y'all how I'm styling it, what I would wear with it. And you can bring out many colors in this. Whether you want to do all black, you can do all red, you can do all blue. As long as it's one solid color, it makes it better because then the blazer is what's the focal point. You never go wrong with jean. So this is now I couldn't do just a regular jean. I couldn't just do jean. I have to go overboard as usual. Excellent condition on all of them. This one is gorgeous. And I'm going to put the name, as you see, the name of the designer of the blazers, if they still around, or if you want to look at them on eBay or Etsy or Poshmark or any other places that sell them. You may want to see if you can find the same thing, or you can find a designer and they may have other vintage pieces. And I love the beads on it, and it's got a little silver buckle. I've had this so long and still look at these, the beads, it still is in very good condition. So that tells you these the that's why you go vintage shopping or you go thrifting, to get those odd things that people just don't have now. And this is wonderful material. This is a medium that I have, and this is 100% cotton. The brown blazer was 100% cotton. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell y'all. And this blazer is 100% linen. 100% linen. Do you know how much 100% linen costs now? So yes. And you see I'm styling this. I brung out the red. So it's all red. The pumps are red. My Aldo pumps. I thrifted those red pants. They are I believe those were New York and Company, when New York and Company made those heavy, good pants, um, before, the store stopped selling really good fabrics. And then they went down here. Now they're only online. The clothes were great, great clothes 10 and 15 years ago. So I thrifted that, and I just have on a red tank top. So I brung out red. If you're going to do it, do the whole look. Next is my favorite color, which is royal purple. But I like anything that's purple, light purple, in the purple family, period. But especially royal purple. This blazer is so nice. And this one is, what's amazing is this is a 16W. Now you see how I'm wearing it, right? I wear a size 6, 8. 6 on good days, 8 on bloated days. You know, we all got the different days, right? So imagine you thinking a size 16, that would be huge. But when you are thrifting and you are vintage shopping, vintage, not you go in the thrift store and you found a Zara, or you go in the thrift store and you found a Forever 21. Not that. Thrifting vintage. Don't look at the size. When I tried this on, I thought it was amazing. I like the way it's boxy. I like the way it looks like it's coming off of my hips. I love the way this looks. And you see, I paired this with my purple boots. That's the highlight of the outfit. And I thought it just looks so great. We just getting along with this. I like making these little quick ones. When I do a little quick one like this, that means you're probably going to get a video next week instead of waiting 2 weeks. So look out for it. Put on the notification. Y'all know I do not like seeing all this. Do this and do that. Everybody's been on YouTube long enough to know what you need to do to follow someone. So even though I try to do it, I usually do, I'm starting to do every 2 weeks. It's always going to be a Monday. So you may get one and it's a week instead of 2 weeks. But I try not to go past 2 weeks. Oh, let me talk about the blazer I have on. This is another one of my favorite blazers. This is a vintage blazer. It's a men's blazer, very small man. I I like just putting one button, or I usually wear it open, but one button cinches it in, and I think it looks good with these oversized jeans. And these are men jeans from H&M. I love the way they hang. I like the way they look. I like that it's oversized, and I have it on with this velour gray bodysuit that I think I got from H&M, and I have on this vintage necklace that I got out of one of my Goodwill grab bags. And what I like is when it's an older necklace and it's silver, but the brass underneath starts to come through. It's still brass, it's still silver, and I like the way that looks. It looks old and antique to me. So I like that look when you pairing it with something modern. And so for my last outfit, this one, some people are gonna be like, no. But I love it. This is another vintage blazer. I love the way it has um the I guess they rhinestones, the little stones in it. It's odd, it's checkered, it's just great. This is one of my favorite blazers. And the way I styled it, as you see, I styled it with the green bodysuit that I got from Shein and those, I guess they call paper waist pants I got from Something by Sonji and her collaboration with Monroe Steel. I've had that for a couple of years. I think it was 3 or 4 years ago that they did that drop. And I was torn between getting the jean one and that pretty cream. And I decided on the cream. Um, and I thought the matchup was wonderful. And I am so surprised I've never wore that before together. And it is such a cute outfit. So if once the weather change and if I go somewhere, I will definitely wear it. And I know people will be looking like, what's happening? But I like that. So I don't care. And I styled them with, even though I'm not showing all the shoes, I styled them with these Steve Madden um, um, pumps. They are, of course, it got a snakeskin look, but of course it's not real. And it turns purple, green, or that pretty sea blue, depending on how the sun hit it, how it turns, how it looks in a picture. And that right there I thought was great. When I caught these on sale for like 20 bucks, you know I hurry up and got these. And I think I've had them a couple of years too. So do what you want. Find your own style. We just here to give you ideas. And don't forget, guys, even if you don't follow me, to me, you are all beautiful butterflies. Bye, guys.